Hi Cancers, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your July monthly love forecast. Let's go ahead and get started. If you'd like to order a private reading from me, just go ahead and click on the link below and it will bring you to a booking site that will allow you to order a reading. And last month I had a really hard time getting bookings out on time because I over scheduled myself. And if you don't book it through the site, you will not get the reading. I need to have that schedule in place. And last month I just had people sending me emails and sending me money and bookings, and it was a lot. And so please use the booking site and then email me your questions. And I've cut my times down, so you definitely will get your reading at the time that you booked it. Okay. It's a video reading, so you email me your questions, and then I will record it just like I'm doing here, and then I will email you a link to the reading at that time that you booked. All right? Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages and advice that you have for Cancers this July relating to their love life? What are the messages and advice that you have for Cancers relating to their love life this July 2016? All right, Cancers, let's go ahead and get started. For starters, as you come out of June, you have the Four of Cups. This is a card of complacency and boredom, not wanting to hold on to or grasp or acknowledge the love that is right in front of you. Okay? Maybe there's somebody in your love life, like an ex relationship or an about to be ex relationship, that is just offering. And yes, there's lots of emotions there, but maybe they're starting to really bother you. And so you're kind of putting it on hold for a minute. Okay, you're not ready to engage with them. Okay, this could also just be somebody that is in your current partner. Okay. The universe is offering them to you. There are lots of emotions, but you are either upset or complacent, careless. You don't want to deal with it right now. You have other things on your mind. Okay? This is the energy coming out of June into July. Now, but in your primary position, you have the Star card, which is a card of hope. Okay? It can also be a card of loss and sadness. But if that is the case, it's because of probably your complacency. They may be the ones that are sad. You may be sad because it is, you wanted the relationship to work out and it just isn't. Sometimes we have the best intention of things for things to go well, and then sometimes we just lose the chemistry, or the love goes away for a minute or forever. There are always ebbs and flows in relationships, and so we have to manage that and understand that just because things aren't going well for the time being doesn't mean you just give up on the relationship. Okay? Some people do. Sometimes it's okay. But you also have to understand that that also feeds this hope in us. The hope that we believe in love, the hope that we can continue putting our emotions or feeding this emotional pond that we have, but also she's watering the grass, so she's also filling up her emotional pond, but also filling up her or watering the ground, because she actually wants something to really grow. Okay? Not just her emotion. She wants a reality to this situation. So that is why she's hopeful. Okay? Even if she's a little sad, even if you are a little sad, you're still remaining hopeful. Okay? So if you're feeling loss, it doesn't mean that it's loss for good. And I'll tell you why I say that here, because this is your near future. Now, what's crossing you is the Justice card. This is a card of needing balance. Again, major arcana, major arcana. This is a card of needing balance, creating balance, thinking about creating balance. Here's a sword. All right. There may be that your relationship, if you're in a committed bond, might be going through some sort of legal battle. That is very possible. It doesn't necessarily mean divorce. There just might be something legal going on in the relationship. And this could even just be like a family member has passed away and you're dealing with the court system through probate or something like that. It can be that. It's just something possibly you're dealing with some sort of legal situation within your love life, within your family unit. Okay? Because this can be a challenge or a benefit in this position. And if that is the case, if you really are dealing with something, that could be why you're complacent in your love life and why you're feeling hope and loss at the same time. Okay? You may be preoccupied with something that's going on that's pretty major for you, Cancer. Now, what's grounding your situation is choices. The reason why I brought up the possible loss of a family member and having to deal with the court systems and probate cases and things like that is because here there's lots of choices. This doesn't necessarily have to mean choices in your love life. This can be choices in life. It's grounding your whole month, Cancer. So there's lots of choices to be made, lots of decisions to be made. Okay? You're also looking up to the heavens, up to the sky, saying, please, will somebody give me some sort of sign about what to do? I'm not sure. Okay? A little bit of frustration and sadness with these decisions, not just recognizing that they're dating options, which could be also, if you're single, you could have a lot of dating options. Okay? You could be complacent about somebody that's trying to come back in your life. That's fine. You could be hopeful because you still believe in love. Yes. Okay? You may be wanting your ex-partner to have some justice given to them. Okay? You could be upset, but there's still choices for you. Right? Now, what's crowning your July, Cancer, is the 9 of Cups. This is a card of wish fulfillment. So wishes, at least how you feel, wishes will be coming true in July. Okay? You're very happy, very content, and you're feeling like all of your emotional cups are full. I mean, he's very satisfied. Okay? He looks like a person who has just had a great feast and buffet amongst his best friends and lovers in the world, and he's just completely content. He couldn't be happier. That's what's crowning your July. So regardless of what's going on in the beginning of the month, regardless of what's coming from June, regardless of these choices, you're still having this overall sense of contentment. Okay? But it's causing you to take some action because in your 7th card, the 7th position is how you feel about the relationship and how you feel about the person in the situation. Okay, this is a card of being very direct and swift in your actions, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, choosing to go there and just doing it. All right, Cancers, you can tend to be emotions driven, and so, which is good, but you are also, with this card, it's not just charging off because your emotions are making you feel a certain way. All right, this card is, there's a little bit more strategy and planning with this card. So for you to be working from your emotions but thinking and planning first, that's beautiful energy for you in July. Okay? Thinking, planning, mapping, and going for it. Okay? In your love life, you are making some decisions. Regardless of what's going on here, you're making some decisions in your love life and you're going to be pleased with the results. Okay? You're not really taking any prisoners in terms of your decisions and your action. You're just doing it. Now, how they are feeling about the situation. They are viewing you like the King of Cups. Okay? They're viewing you as somebody that is very mature in their emotions, very emotionally stable. And that's beautiful because sometimes, Cancer, you don't have that reputation of being emotionally stable. So the fact that you are acting this way and that you are feeling this way, like the Chariot, and that other people or your partner are viewing you this way as being emotionally stable and in control of how they're reacting, in control of how they're communicating and moving and thinking and going about the other aspects of your life, like work and friends and family. They're viewing you in a very positive light. Okay, the King of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, warmth, love, caring, but intelligence, directed intelligence. Okay, he is in charge of his own domain. Now, beautiful energy. Now, how you are viewing your hopes and your fears is the Emperor. You are hoping that as you act like this and as you are viewed like this, and in terms of your relationship, you are hoping that you can emulate the Emperor. Or another way to view this card is that this person that you might be involved with or a committed bond could very well be a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the card of Aries. Okay, we see the realms here. This is somebody that is, Aries are controlled by Mars, which is the god of war, which means they are very action oriented. Okay, they can tend to be fiery with their emotions sometimes, but they're also they always come from a place of very good intentions. They always come from a place of love and positivity. Yes, but they are also fearless. They are also contemplative, and they are also strategic, like you are being right now. Okay? They are also not afraid to make decisions, live with the results, and they are also not afraid to take action to get what they want. Okay? It doesn't always work out for them the way that they want, but they are not afraid to choose a direction and go for it. Right? So this could be somebody in your life that you're hopeful about. This could also be your energy and how you are approaching your love life, or at least how you're hoping to. Right? Now, I didn't even talk about your near future. Super important. I did not talk about your near future. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this is a card of extra work, added work, commissioned work, or just doing very well at work and getting recognized for it. Okay, here we see a craftsman being hired. Look, he's looking at these plans. These people are saying, this is what we want you to do. And he says, yes, I can do that. And he's working very hard, diligently, honing his craft. And they like what he's doing. He's been hired to do something for them because they know he can do a good job. Okay. This can also be a card of nobility, but mostly it's a card of being recognized for a job well done. Or getting hired because you do well. Okay. This is in your near future. So whatever's happening in your love life, you may be meeting somebody at a new job or at a place that you make extra money. Or you may be really spending time honing your craft and you're starting to get recognition for it. And through that, you are having this sense of love. Like you might be meeting somebody or you're feeling fulfilled with your art form and with your work. And so that's breathing new love into your relationship, your current relationship. Okay. You're feeling very satisfied emotionally with your work. And that always helps out your love life. Okay. And it definitely does, Cancers, because we have here the Lover's card at the end, the outcome of your July reading. Okay. Spiritual divine connection. We have an angel up here. She's actually, the sun is behind her, so she's actually blessing these people. She's giving them her blessing. She says, go, you are meant to be together. Go be in love. Be happy. Don't look back. All right. Feel connected. All right. I'm giving you this connection because you're going to recognize it and you're going to know what to do with it. Okay, this is a beautiful card. This is the outcome for your July, Cancers. All right, well, that is a gorgeous reading. Let's look at your oracle card and do an overall message. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages and advice, overall advice that you have for Cancers regarding their love life in July? specifically relating to this reading. The Piper. The Piper says music, order, harmony, seduction, and empathy. You are very empathic, Cancer. You are very intuitive. You can sense all the energies around you and you pick up on it. And you actually don't only pick up on it and recognize it, but you actually feel that energy that the other people are feeling around you. All right. All the water signs do. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. They are very empathic. Okay. This says, to get what you want, the Piper recommends that you try polite requests and gentle, patient persuasion, and then wait, quietly welcoming for it to come to you. Seek harmony and tranquility in yourself and in the world around you. Use tenderness and gentleness. This card speaks of a time of harmony, creativity, and increasing order. It tells of communication without words, the music of empathy, and the awareness of the feelings and concerns of others. This is a time to pay attention to the subtlety of others' expressions of feelings and ideas. Look past the surface and listen as you would to a beguiling melody on the very edge of hearing. He also plays melodies in our dreams, which may be filled with meaning and importance, and then he leaves it up to us to understand what they mean. This may also be a good time to be aware that others may be listening to us with sensitivity and clarity, so much so that they may hear what we are truly saying more clearly than we do ourselves. This card may also signify musical talent or ability, or it may be suggesting that the use of music is in some way important at the present time. All right, Cancers. Well, I hope you enjoyed your July reading. And if you'd like to order a private reading from me, just click on the link below this video and get it scheduled. And if not, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in August.